Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonna. This is Jonna OMG. Today I'll be reviewing Martha's Vineyard. We are on season 2, episode 6. It's called Our Perfect Summer Storm. And my goodness, was it a perfect summer storm? Because Summer's going through something else. She's going through it. Okay. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get right on into this review. So it's couples weekend. And so Preston's boyfriend, now fiance, I don't know if y'all seen it in the media. I don't know who proposed to who, but they're now fiancés and they're living together. But anyway, so at the time of the show, Preston's boyfriend, Amir's girlfriend, and who else? Bria's boyfriend, Simon. But we know Simon from season 1. So they'll be staying in the house this weekend. Preston is hosting like a cocktail hour at this like rooftop bar. It was really cute. I can already tell, really, from last episode, that the girls are not really feeling Amir's girlfriend. Summer said when she met her the first time, she was very like standoffish, but Amir's girlfriend Natalie had something to say about Summer too. So I was like, oh Lord, I hope there's peace among this storm when Natalie comes. But I don't know why when the girl said that, I already kind of had some like preconceived notions about Natalie. So I'm like, let me see if I'm actually gonna like her personality. So far I haven't seen anything that shows me that she has a personality. I don't know. She's just not, she wasn't super engaged with the group. I guess she was like, I guess for her first day there, she wanted to be like all on a mirror, but like not really. It was, I don't know. Haven't seen much. Let me just say that. So Mariah and Phil come to the cocktail hour, and I really forgot what Phil even looked like. Like I only seen him on one episode in season 1, and he got kicked out in that same episode. So forgot what the man even looked like. Mariah did pull Bria to the side, and they have a little chat to kind of clear the air from what happened when transpired season 1. So if you remember from season 1, Mariah got really mad at Bria because somebody put the doll's clothes mixed with her clothes in the wash machine. We later found out that it was actually Amir who did that. It wasn't even Bria. And so that whole situation really could have been avoided if Amir would have came clean. Like, no, I was the one who actually put the doll's clothes in there because I didn't even know in season 1. Well, now anyway, that Mariah's actually allergic to dolls, which is weird because I'm like, she can be around dolls because Milo was definitely in the house. I guess she just can't have dogs sent on her. I don't know how that works. I really don't, but that was the reason why she was so upset, and she quote unquote put her hands on Bria. I don't really feel like she just like shoved Bria. She just kind of like pushed the clothes on her, but Bria felt like that was an attack. So Mariah had to leave the house season 1, but she's back and they cleared the air. And of course, she was um, apologetic. She just wanted to move on and have a good time this season. So the beef is squashed between Brian and Maria for now. I mean, not Maria. What's the girl name? Mariah. So Phil decides to do his own little damage control. So he pulls all the guys to a little corner to chat about his last season when he did number 2 in Nick's bathroom, and Nick had to flush it, and he was just so like rambunctious throughout the house and whatever. So he did apologize. So he was kind of trying to blame the tequila, like tequila's very expensive. So I wanted to look cool in front of y'all. So I took drinks and da 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 da. Nick wasn't having it. Nick was not feeling it. He was like, y'all, you really can't be blaming the tequila for your behavior. And he was like, I'm not blaming it. They like, yeah, you kind of are. Amir extended an olive branch to him. He was like, as long as I don't see this behavior moving forward with you, we'll be cool. So we'll see. I don't know if they really meant that because Phil did not attend Jordan's event later on that evening, but Mariah did. So I don't know the state of Phil right now. I'm not sure with the group rather. But I thought it was funny because Nick kind of like compared his like apology as like not being prepared for a book report. He was like, you know how you have all year to prepare for this book report, and you still don't have the words to say, like, which I guess is true. Like Phil really had like a whole year to like say something to them, to apologize to them, but he literally waited a year to do so, and it still wasn't that great of an apology. So I thought that was funny. I mean, it did give like, ooh, let me get this out the way so I can get more camera time. That's why I think he really is apologizing. I don't think he's actually apologetic for his actions. I think he just like knows that he has to like clear the air with the guys or clear the air with the house in order to like be on camera. Did y'all get that vibe? So Jordan is hosting a Freaknik party at the house, and I love a good theme. I love that everybody participated with their outfits. Everybody looked so good. Jordan and Noelle, I think, had the best like outfits for me. They looked really good. But baby, Nick. Woo, baby, and Nick is an attractive guy on his own, you know, his regular like Nick outfits. But baby, it was something about them tats. It was something about them fake tats. I was like, ooh, Nick look good. Nick is fine. And baby, Shanice was all over. She was like, Nick, we are having sex tonight. Like, I was like, okay, Nick, like, you really need a couple tats, I think. And lose the glasses for a little while. So everybody's having a good time. Jordan is DJing the event, and then they later on moved to the hot tub. We did learn that Amir and Natalie moved in together after 2 months of meeting each other, which I'm like, and he's already thinking about proposing, and I don't think they even made it to a year yet. And I'm like, I guess you like, you know, when you're in love, when you know you're in love, right? So I'm like, I'm not, it's okay with his timeline, but I'm like, dude, just last year you were like so gung ho over Jordan, like so gung ho over Jordan. And for you to already have moved in with this girl, Natalie, and you thinking about proposing, it hasn't even been a full year for y'all yet. I'm like, okay. And I think Shanice called. It's like Amir just loves to be loved and be in love. And I know somebody like that. Like I had an ex that was just like, it didn't care. It didn't matter who it was. He just loved being in love. Like I think he's like on his, let me not air his business like that. But he was jumping from girlfriend to girlfriend really quickly. Like he just like being in a relationship. And I guess I could see Amir kind of having those same kind of qualities. So they started playing Never Have I Ever. And you know, that's the game to get into somebody's business, child. And so Noelle had said something that she has done. You know, the nature of the game is supposed to say something that you haven't done, right? And for some reason, that like pissed Summer off. Like she really got mad. She was like, that's not how you play the game. And I'm like, okay, girl, like not that big of a deal. We know she's been drinking at this point, but and then I guess Bria had said something, and I don't know if Bria said something directly to Summer, but Summer took it that way, and so she was trying to like go off on Bria, and Bria was like, you wouldn't dare, and she kind of like jumped at Bria a little bit. It was just kind of like chaotic. They cleared it up in the jacuzzi, but it later came back up when they got back into the house. And we know alcohol is involved at this point, but like someone's on a rampage. She went in the house, then she went off on Alex loosely. It wasn't like full blown, but anyway, about him washing up in the sink. He was like, "We have 4 different bathrooms. Why won't you use one of those? Why are you washing up in the sink?" And I really felt like she just wanted to say something to Alex because she was triggered that he was up in there talking to Mariah by themselves, and I feel like that was the reason. I don't think it had anything to do with him washing up in the sink in the kitchen. Like, yeah, she just didn't like him being that close to Mariah. That's what I feel. She was triggered. I mean, obviously, I think Summer is just stressed. She's mentioned in her confessional she's just overwhelmed. Her Nana, which is her grandmother that adopted her, actually, is has to have medical procedures, and then she's mixing those feelings with alcohol, and it's just making her a little bit unlikable this season. Like, and then she added that she's jealous of Bria, Shanice's, and Noelle's kind of friendship because it's so like lighthearted and fun, and I guess she wants that this summer, and she needs that this summer because she's so like overwhelmed with her home life. But she feels like her relationship with like Preston and Jordan is not that, it's not lighthearted this season. Like Jordan and Preston are going through their own things. So, but I don't think Bria and them are like excluding Summer from hanging out with them. I don't think that's the case at all. And two, if you feel like your friendship with Jordan and Preston is not like fun right now, you be the fun. Like you make the fun, and I'm sure they'll tag along. Like you can create the fun here, Summer. So, and like I said, I don't think Bria and them are like excluding Summer from things. So I don't know why she feels so jealous about their friendship, or I don't know. I mean, she's just really having a meltdown before our eyes. So we end this episode off. She like snapped on Bria, said F that B, and said something about her and Simon's relationship, stormed down the house, knocked the box off the table, and we left on it to be continued. Now, I will say I'm a little sick of these to be continues because they did that a couple of episodes ago when Jasmine was crying And they left off of to be continued, and then we came back and Jasmine was still crying. So I'm like, you can't live off of to be continued, and when you come back, it's like lackluster. So Bravo, y'all gotta work on that. All these to be continues on this on this season of Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. I'm kind of sick of the to be continued. So anyway, that was it. That was the end of the episode. Obviously, Summer is going through a lot right now, so that's why she's having these perfect storms. But Summer's been snappy for the past like what 3, 4 episodes at this point. So I hope somebody just kind of like sits her down when she's sober and kind of like talks things out with her, so we don't like see this behavior continue throughout the season. So we'll see. Let me know what y'all thought about the girl Natalie. I don't think we've seen enough to actually form an opinion, but of course, I'm kind of like taking the girl sides at this point, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, what was your favorite point of this episode? This is this is episode 6. Okay, I'm gonna say season 6, child. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.